what's up? It's John with thenetguy.com. I'm here today to show you how to get the sharpest video quality that you can get out of Zoom, Teams, Slack, or whatever conferencing solution you're using. Now, it's very simple. You probably already have one of these back in that vacation drawer, your DSLR camera. This is not even a very expensive model. I don't even think you can spend $100, $150 on Craigslist or eBay for this thing. It's a T1i Rebel. I'm using a 200D SL2 right now and I'm filming on, and I can prove that it's the sharpest because this is actually a Zoom recording that I'm doing right now. So the video that you're seeing right now is actually coming out of Zoom, and this is what you're gonna look like. Now, why is sharp, crisp video important? You used to spend more than a couple $100s on a garment bag, a few $100s on an airline ticket, couple $100 a night at a hotel just to meet a client, and now you're going to show up with a garbage webcam? No. Invest a little bit in your appearance, and you can show up to that meeting with very tack-sharp video and a very clean presentation. Now, this is so sharp that I literally cut myself shaving this morning, and I can't hide that. Whether that's a good or a bad thing, that's how lifelike and natural you'll look. Also, people are getting Zoom burnout. That's because your mind and your body have to interpret these subtle social cues on somebody that looks like a postage stamp. So if you've got super high quality video, people are going to be able to pick up those little facial expressions that you do or other small subtle clues can actually make watching a Zoom video a little bit better, a little easier on the eyes. So what do you need to get started? Well, first, you're going to need a DSLR camera that has an HDMI output. So you're going to need something that can export. Usually mini HDMI is what most of them have on a plug. The other thing you're going to need to do is go into the menus, and you're going to need to set the display off. So all of the extra stuff that they usually have on the display, turn all of those things off. Another setting that you're going to want to adjust on your DSLR camera is the auto shutoff. You're going to want this thing to stay on beyond 15 minutes or a half hour, which is normal. Now, once you've done that, you're going to say, well, John, I've only got a single battery for my DSLR. It's never going to last long enough. Well, here's another trick. This is a continuous power supply. This happens to be the one for my T1i, and it replaces the battery. So this goes in the battery compartment. This plugs in to the wall, and you've got continuous power, and you can shoot forever on this pack. And lastly, if you have a Canon, you're still going to get that face detection square. You're going to have to turn it back to manual focus, but this is okay because you don't want this thing focus breathing. You don't want it hunting for focus. So you switch that to manual focus. You set it up on whatever sort of tripod or mount that you have. You dial in the focus, and you get super sharp video every time. So how do we get that super razor sharp video back into the computer? Well, it's simple. This is a Camlink 4K. This is from the people at Elgato, do a lot of the streaming software, a lot of the streaming hardware that's out there, and it's a capture device that will capture your HDMI 1080p 60 frame signal out of the camera into the computer at ultra high resolution. It'll even go up to 4K, but the Canon cameras I have don't go that high. So once you've got that captured video in there, it acts just like a regular source. So in Zoom, you'll go down to your video and Camlink 4K will show up. Now, you can adjust your Canon camera settings like ISO, white balance, frame rate, all of these other things that normally you may not get natural skin color. With a regular Logitech or other webcam, you can get the most natural looking fall off of light. And I'll do another video on lighting your web conference call soon, regardless if you use this technology or if you use a standard webcam. But this DSLR is going to give you the best quality video and the best color and the best lighting control that you can get. So this is John with thenetguy.com, and I hope this tip has been helpful for you, and I hope you enjoyed this quick mini lesson. If you'd like to know more details, visit my YouTube channel at youtube.com/thenetguy or connect with me on LinkedIn for more great tips on how to survive in this new digital world. Hey, thanks for sticking around to the end of another one of my videos. This stuff takes a lot of time. It takes me about an hour for every minute of final produced video. So when people are asking you to subscribe and like their videos, They're doing it because it's a passion and they would really love to have you come back and watch their next creation. If you find this video interesting, please consider giving it a like, or better yet, put a comment in there so I can respond back to you. I respond back to nearly all of my comments, even the haters.